And we're following this breaking news out of the Northeast tonight, where at least 30 people were killed as the remnants of Hurricane Ida unleashed historic flooding in cities from Philadelphia to New York City. The damage so extensive that ComEd crews here in Chicago are heading out east to help with the recovery efforts.
WGN's Mike Lowe is live in Avondale right now with that story. Mike.
Mike and Ray, good evening to both of you. It was just within the last 30 minutes or so that a number of ComEd workers left this facility here to head to the Northeast. Of course, there are still tens of thousands of people in the Northeast without power. In Philadelphia alone, some 50,000 people are in the dark, and that's exactly where these crews from Chicago will be going to assist with the power restoration efforts as the East Coast cleans up. The death toll is rising after the remnants of Hurricane Ida slammed the East Coast.
There was nothing we could have done.
At least 26 people died from Maryland to New York, where record rainfall drenched the city, leaving 11 people dead in flooded basement apartments.
All of a sudden, it was too much. It was up to here, so I had to come out. I have lost everything right now. I don't know, where will I go now?
Adults carried children to safety in knee-deep water. The catastrophic flooding swamped expressways and sent water cascading into the subway system, shutting down public transportation through the night and into the morning. The city and the state were stunned.
It was an unbelievable amount of rainfall in an incredibly short amount of time. We're talking about literally from 8:50 p.m. to 9:50 p.m. last night, record-shattering rainfall.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul, in just her second week on the job, declared a state of emergency.
Records were broken, but what is fascinating is that the records that they broke were literally set a week before.
This destruction is everywhere, and it's a matter of life and death, and we're all in this together.
In Washington, President Joe Biden assured Northeast residents that federal first responders were on the ground and ready to help clean up. He warned, though, that increasingly destructive storms are a result of climate change.
These extreme storms and the climate crisis are here. We need to be much better prepared. We need to act. This is one of the great challenges of our time.
The dead in New York range in ages from a 2-year-old boy to an 86-year-old woman, and the damage is estimated to be in the millions of dollars. Destruction that New York Mayor Bill de Blasio says caught nearly everyone by surprise.
The suddenness, the brutality of storms now, it is different. A record set 2 weeks ago, another record set now, rainfall like we haven't seen ever before. This is the biggest wake-up call we could possibly get.
And as we mentioned just about a half an hour ago, 150 people from ComEd here in Chicago left to go help out crews in the Northeast as they continue to try and restore power and get things cleaned up. The crews from Chicago will be focusing on repairing power lines and getting those poles that have been damaged back up. So they expect to be working out there for the next several days. Reporting live tonight in Avondale, Mike Lowe, WGN News.